Hi, this is Ryan Sullivan. I'm here, the Chief Instructor at Quest Martial Arts, and I want to share with you guys a bodyweight circuit that we do as a warm-up in our regular classes, so that way you guys can practice at home and be ready for class. Leg conditioning is super important in this martial art, so first thing that we do in every class to get the blood pumping through the body and the body really warmed up is we focus in on legs. Now each one of these exercises has a different range of motion. Therefore, so it gets all the different parts of your muscles and everything, so you have really good joint stability and excellent strength while increasing mobility and range of motion. So, first thing we're going to start off with is something called a sumo squat. You're going to have your toes out at a 45-degree angle this way. As you squat down, you want to push your knees out toward your toes. So we're going to do 10 of these, keeping our hands up in front of us. So we're going to drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you keep your chin back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Challenging the range of motion as you go down, getting deeper each time. Then we're going to bring our feet in shoulder width apart. We're going to do the same thing, dropping down to where we come parallel with our knees and coming back up. Hold your hands up in front of you straight. So we're going to drop down. 1, 2. Now make sure that you're not leaning forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're going to move your feet in to where they touch, and we call this a catcher's squat. What you're going to do is coming up on the balls of your feet, keeping your heels here, and this is the only time you're going to bring your heels up off the ground. You're going to sit down and come back out. It's important not to drop into this and bounce at the bottom so you don't hurt your knees. So you're going down with a controlled motion. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to move into something I call a monkey squat. Now monkey squats are interesting because what you do is you put your elbows on your knees, you straighten your leg up and sit down. Up, down. And what you're doing is you're trying to increase your range of motion while strengthening your legs. It's okay to come up a little bit on your heels, but over time your feet will sink down to the ground. And then come up. Now we're going to do one more thing. This is good for knee stability. They're called alternating lunges. You're going to step back, tap your knee to the ground, and step back up. That's 1, 1, 2, 2. It's important not to slam your knee into the ground. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. So that completes lower body. Now we're going to look at upper body. So we're going to start with dive bombers. Now in this one, you want to have your hands roughly shoulder width apart. Up on the toes, we're going to dive down and we're pushing a quarter across the ground with our nose and then shift back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you have shoulder problems doing that, make sure that you don't have them super wide, but that you keep them shoulder width. And as you dive down, think about your elbows touching the ground and coming up. That does help staying on the heel of your hand. Now we're going to do diamond push-ups. Now when you do diamond push-ups, bring them to your chest, not to your face. So you can have it here, elbows stay in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you can do these from the knees or from the toes, whichever you prefer. So now we're going to do shoulder width push-ups with fists. So on the ground, keeping your wrists straight. You want to stay on the front two knuckles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to move out to wide push-ups, keeping our fingers out in this direction. So wide. Elbows go out too. So we're going down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so that'll complete upper body. Now, we're going to go ahead and focus on a basic bridge. Now, a bridge, I like to do them with my heels only down. So laying on the ground, hands to your side, about 45 degrees out, toes up. Pick up the body, rest down. Up, down. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now at the very top, squeeze your behind together. Now we're going to do another one, foot down this time. The other foot's going to come up, pushing your knees straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other side. Knees straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to go ahead and start stretching. So basic stretching. Feet are going to be out. We're going to lean as far forward as we can. Shifting, you should feel a stretch in here and across the upper portion of the legs. You're trying to get your chest to touch the ground. I haven't quite made it yet, but what you don't want to do is round your back. What you want to do is put your arms out and shift forward through your hips. Trying to keep your chest up, actually, as you do it. And when you get to this position, try to breathe and relax. Then you're going to go down to one side. I'm not the most flexible man in history. I'm okay with that. Go down to the other side. About 10 seconds when you're warming up. 30 seconds if you want to increase flexibility. Then you're going to go ahead and sit up. Bring your feet in. Rocking back. Now another one we're going to do is what I call a frog stretch. Hips go out. Pushing back. And then you slowly inch yourself back with your elbows. Relax in 10-second intervals. So I'll relax here for about 10 seconds. And then when I'm ready, I'll push back another inch. Rocking back. Rocking back. And forward. Then what we're going to do is look at a basic quad stretch. So foot is out. I'm going to keep my hips forward, pushing until I feel a stretch. If that doesn't do it for me, I'm going to grab the foot and pull it up and lean into it. Again, trying to keep my hips straight, my back as straight as I can. The other way. Pretty relaxed. Then from there, sitting in seiza, if you have knee injuries, you do not want to do this. You're going to rock back. Now when you go to get up from this, I find it's best to grab my ankles and use my elbows to keep pressure off my back, so that as I come up, I don't need to put pressure on my lower back to get out of it. From there, we're going to do some basic rocks. So, working on basic rolling flexibility, just rocking, staying tight. Do about 10 of these. And then, when we're done, we'll go ahead and get up. grab your hand, put it on your head. Try to keep it behind your shoulders as you push up, pulling this in, keeping your head up, lean forward. And then bring it down, other hand. It stretches up the triceps and the shoulder and the rotator cuff. Then thumbs go up, rotate them back, rotate them forward. Back, forward. Rotating the inside of the cuff. Do this 3, 4, 5 times. From there, we're going to do basic hip rotations. So hips are out, rotating around, keeping the knees straight. And then the other way, keeping the head in place, letting the rest of the body move. From there, we're going to reach back, reach back, reach back, come back up, back, 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 and then back up. Keep the stomach tight, but relax the back. Oh, and then lastly, we're going to do a basic shoulder rotation. So knees are going to be out. Put your hands on your knees. Point your front shoulder down, look back. Front shoulder down, look back. 10 seconds each, or 5 seconds twice. It's just a basic, easy stretch. Over time, your mobility is going to increase as you go along. So if you do this every day, it'll help your body be in good shape. Prepared for martial arts, it'll give you better joint stability, flexibility, strength, which makes you more powerful and less susceptible to injury.